This is crazy, and it sure as hell isn't lazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another urgent WWE News Report right here for your morning on November the 19th, which has definitely been a November to remember so far. The number one source for WWE news, rumors, and breaking backstage chaos. This is the place to be. Remember to hype up the video. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, going into tonight, because it is just this morning, you might be just waking up right now, we have got a major situation unfolding right now. Remember to hype up the video below. A Smackdown star has reportedly defected to AEW, and the fallout inside WWE is absolutely insane. Now, this isn't rumor level stuff anymore. This is internal panic, production scrambling, and locker room shock all happening in real time. So what actually happened? Well, let's get right into the facts. Because here is what we are hearing from multiple sources close to the situation, according to rumors and innuendo online. A current WWE SmackDown talent, and I'm hoping, and I'm going to be very careful here until confirmation locks in, has reportedly walked out of WWE following a heated backstage dispute. Not only did they walk out, viewers, but word is they have signed a short-term agreement with AEW with immediate effect. This is unprecedented timing with the Survivor Series right around the corner. And again, with Survivor Series approaching, WWE already rewriting plans because of everything happening with John Cena, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins out with an injury. We got a new World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. We got Gunther's return. We got one whole hell of a lot to go to here. And according to insider reports, this SmackDown star has become deeply frustrated with their creative direction, their booking, and their pay structure under the new brand split alignment. One source said, and I quote, according to Gossip Online, "This was boiling for months. Friday night was the breaking point." And yes, people inside WWE are calling it a defection, not a release, not a firing. WWE believes that this move was pre-planned. Now, again, guys, we're going to go deep into this. We got extensive details. Remember to like, subscribe, and become a channel member today. Triple H, I'm told, is furious about the timing. Not because someone jumped ship. That happens. It happens. But because this specific superstar was scheduled for a major storyline heading into January and then into WrestleMania season for 2026. Now that entire program, dead, gone, wiped clean. This has thrown SmackDown into flux and chaos behind the scenes. Now we, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we get into the backstage fallout on all of this. Multiple talents were said to be shocked. Some didn't believe it until production literally had to rearrange the run sheet mid-show. Other reports said things like, "This is the craziest week we've had since the TKO merger." And after the John Cena situation, the Roman Reigns situation, and the Triple H emergency meetings, WWE absolutely did not need another fire to put out. But here we go. Expect the unexpected. Now, before SmackDown comes on in just a couple of days, producers pulled aside, segments shifted, cameras blocked, change. Talents were told to stand by for sudden rewrites. This is the type of internal scramble you only see during major crisis. One producer reportedly said this changed everything for SmackDown this Friday night. Now, what is going on? What is going on? What is being said in AEW? Here's where things get even more intense, viewers. AEW sources are already teasing a big arrival, possibly as soon as Dynamite Collision, or even another show that they might have planned, or maybe an official statement on their X, or maybe a video on YouTube. Tony Khan loves moments like this, unexpected, blindsided, headlining, grabbing news, according to those in the know. And AEW is reportedly preparing a hard push for this former WWE talent that was on the SmackDown brand. Oh, we're also receiving word that this star may have not just been a SmackDown star, but they could also currently be on the red brand of Raw on Netflix. It's got to be LA Knight, right? How many times has LA Knight been screwed and stiffed over and given the shaft? How many times has LA Knight been screwed over? He was a SmackDown star. Now we see LA Knight a lot more on Monday Night Raw. Viewers, fans, and subscribers, again, this is guesswork. This is just speculation. I'm guessing it's going to be LA Knight. And what a huge coup for AEW. I mean, imagine you want to talk about a momentum booster for AEW if LA Knight were to go to there. Now, WWE had planned this SmackDown star to be part of Survivor Series, featured in a new feud starting next week, and possibly involved in January's Royal Rumble angle, and maybe even, according to those in the know, and this is only early gossip, that this star that walked out could have won the Royal Rumble and then went right on to headline and main event WrestleMania, the showcase of Immortals. All of that, though, all of that now canceled and scrapped. Creative writers reportedly told, don't even save the files, delete the outline. This tells you how sudden and severe the situation truly is at this stage of the game. Several WWE superstars are not surprised. Apparently, this superstar has been frustrated for a long time. Others, they're saying WWE management brought this on themselves by failing to follow through on promised pushes in TV time. But there are also wrestlers who feel betrayed, calling it unprofessional move to jump without notice. This is a real division about the backstage. There is real division about this backstage. Now we go in how WWE management is responding at this time. I'm told WWE immediately locked down internal memos, removed graphics from future shows, pulled merchandise listings, reassigned planned promos, called a brief internal meeting. And Triple H was described as in problem-saving mode. Not angry, just calculating. That's when you know it's serious. Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Now, what does this all mean for AEW versus WWE? This isn't a small name. This is a superstar that has main roster exposure, a fan base, a prior push, and significant TV time. This is the kind of momentum that shakes momentum. AEW loves scooping frustrated WWE talent, but in this case, this wasn't just leaving, this was defecting. A talent reportedly went straight from WWE to AEW with almost no downtime. Now, again, viewers, this isn't the first time AEW has picked up the leftovers of the WWE. The WWE talents that were fired or screwed or had no push or weren't getting the kind of money they wanted, they would go and jump ship to AEW. And again, guys, maybe it's a Jimmy Uso who thinks he deserves better. Or like I said, it's going to be a Jimmy Uso. It's going to be an LA Knight. It's going to be someone of that caliber. And again, we're not just talking about a mid-carder, a curtain jerker. We're talking about a main event. We're talking about a stud here on Sean's View Entertainment. Now, again, a talent reportedly went straight from WWE to AEW with almost no downtime. Who the star likely is, well, we're going to get into that guy. Who it likely is. The viewers, the fans, the subscribers deserve to know. Now, I'm not going to risk false reporting, but here's what we can safely say at this time. Someone who has been left off recent pay-per-view cards, someone who has been vocal about losing momentum, someone fans would instantly recognize, not a brand new call-up, not a top main event. Well, here's the thing. Not a top star in that, NXT. NXT, you can call them top stars, but that's the developmentals. That's the minor leagues, correct? Right? This is a star on the main roster. Again, they went from Smackdown, then they went to Raw, but really, who's paying attention? Because WWE superstars are going between Raw and Smackdown, flip-flopping every week. So I don't even know why they have a brand split, a brand lottery. It is a male superstar, and again, not a brand new call-up. You know exactly the tire I'm talking about. Now, the plan. We got to get into the plan here. AEW's plan for the defector from WWE. AEW reportedly sees this as a guaranteed pop, a moment for social media, a way to combat WWE's current news cycle, and possibly a new feud for Jay White, Adam Cole, or even Christian, or some tire like MJF perhaps. Tony Khan is already planning the debut visual. AEW wants this to feel like a shot fired. WWE's emergency patchwork to all of this. WWE is already rewriting, according to those who know, according to gossip. Next, the Smackdown, the brand Survivor Series build, a mid-card storyline involving two rising stars. And depending on who the talent is, this could impact Royal Rumble surprise appearances as well. Now, WWE hates losing control of its stories, and this is a big L for the WWE this week. Fans online are exploding. Some comments include, WWE dropped the ball again. AEW needed this win. I knew this guy was unhappy. Triple H better lock the locker room down. This type of buzz is exactly what AEW wants. Now, what this says about WWE's locker room right now, let's be real. Between the condition and John Cena's final ever Raw, which is huge, Roman Reigns' situation, Survivor Series rewrites, now a SmackDown defection, WWE could very well be in damage control mode at this stage of the game. Make no mistake about it, viewers, fans, and subscribers. You can feel the instability. Morale is up, but it's shaky. Momentum is strong, but unpredictable. And this defection absolutely adds fuel to the fire. And it is the desire that AEW is looking for right now. Is AEW going to come up big? Is this the moment that AEW is going to finally break through again in the viewership, in the ratings, and in the ticket sales? What happens next? Could be deafening. It could be defining. It could be monumental. It could be off the charts, viewers. Again, remember to become a channel member today. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. AEW teasing on social media. Fans guessing the name. WWE not commenting publicly. Again, it's only rumor and gossip. A debut entrance on a major AEW show, and leaks starting to spill out in the next 12 to 24 hours. This will get bigger, ladies and gentlemen. This will get bigger probably by the afternoon into tonight. And I'm going to have several other videos coming in as we do every day. We have multiple videos a day to keep you in the know on the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defiant. Now, as always, stay right here on Sean's View Entertainment for the fastest, realest, most relentless WWE news on YouTube, because I am the unapologetic, brash, and brazen. And if you appreciate the nonstop updates, if you appreciate staying informed while others wait hours to catch up, consider dropping a super thanks or becoming a channel member for exclusive perks and early rumors. You guys keep this channel alive, because without you, there is no Sean's View. Now, this is, again, I want to get into the final thoughts of this story and the final developments here, okay? This is a massive developing story. A real WWE AEW moment. A real shift in the wrestling landscape. And trust me, this one is far from over. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, stay notified by clicking that bell next to the subscribe button, because more updates are coming into tonight, into afternoon, and into tomorrow, probably for the rest of the week. Now, viewers, fans, and subscribers, let me tell you something right now. This is absolutely unprecedented, because we are just receiving word Joe Hendry's WWE contract comes with main roster pay despite his role in NXT, and that is vital. Also, JC Jane wins the NXT Women's title after Izzy Dane double crosses Tatum Paxley during the Gold Rush last night on the 11/18 WWE NXT. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, your emotions on all of that. Also, Cora Jade tries to walk back DMCA takedowns amid copyright crackdown. Tony Khan claims that AEW is closing the gap on the blue brand of WWE Smackdown. Well, of course you would say something like that, especially if a Smackdown star is going to AEW. Tonga Loa mourns the loss of his dog Samson in a heartbreaking Instagram post. Sholin Guerrero gets emotional while accepting Eddie Guerrero Day honoring in El Paso. Because as we all know, it was in this month, in 2005, that we lost the late, great Eddie Guerrero. We will never forget that. We will always have to relive it. Eddie Guerrero will always be remembered to the WWE universe. Make no mistake about it. But we are also receiving word at this time, viewers. At this time, we are now receiving more updates. New John Cena NXT announcement. A new announcement has been made regarding John Cena and his role in the upcoming WWE NXT stipulation. The next NXT Premium Live event is Deadline, coming up on December 6th in San Antonio, Texas. However, there will be a change to how the competitors are decided, which was traditionally been in a variety of WWE legends have each chosen someone to enter. This year, all 10 participants, 5 for the men and 5 for the women, will be chosen by John Cena. John Cena has made a few visits to the WWE Performance Center recently, working with NXT talents. Cena's announcement of the 10 Iron Survivor entrants will be revealed on next week's NXT, which is actually being taped, or was taped last night. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Absolutely a volatile update, an unprecedented update, as John Cena will be the one announcing all the participants. Do you agree with this? Are you for this, or are you ultimately against this? It all boils down to each and every one of you, because you are the foundation of Sean's View. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.